Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to you brothers that are laboring and pushing this word in truth and sincerity, and with charity. I'm the brother Abraham from the camp here in GMS Chicago, coming to do another quick lesson through the Holy Spirit, Lord willing to be edifying. And in this video is pretty much about World War III, alright, which we're in the beginning stages of World War III. We know the Ukraine and Russian conflict happened a couple years ago, and the escalation of war with Israel, Hamas, and stuff like that will ultimately bring in other nations as well. Don't forget about China and Taiwan. Okay, so all these countries, their allies, and then the division amongst NATO, the division amongst the EU. All right. There's divisions among their own confederacy. All right, but nonetheless, this is all the Lord and His plans. All right, it's for World War III to happen. Okay. This is the book of Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So we are not to try to haste the day of the Lord as far as taking matters into our own hands. Okay, we are to wait for the Lord. All right, and with that comes patience, which means suffering. All right, but our job is to watch for the signs of the times, and the signs that He gave us, the tokens that He gave us, was the uproars of the people, the nation rising against nation. Okay, earthquakes in diverse places. All these things are taking place upon the earth. So we know that the time is close. All right, so this is the Lord's doing. This is what He has planned. All right, is to assemble the kingdoms so that He could pour upon them His indignation and His fierce anger. All right, let's get the book of Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 4. The noise of the multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the hosts of the battle. Right? The Lord of hosts, that means the God of armies, mustereth the hosts of the battle. Mustereth means to control. All right, so the Most High is assembling all these nations, all right, and will ultimately gather them in the valley of decision, the valley of Jehoshaphat, which means Yahweh's judgment, over there in the so-called Middle East. All right, specifically that Saudi Arabian desert area, a land barren and desolate. Okay. It says, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of His indignation to destroy the land. Right? The weapons of His indignation. Right? Let's get Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 16. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy, So the Lord put it in the minds of these back in the day, the smiths, right? That would make your weapons, your swords, and things like that. Well, the modern day weapons would be your missiles. All right, your weapons of war would be your missiles. Okay, so the Lord put it in the minds of these scientists to pretty much to make these bombs. All right, and now uh many nations have nuclear technology, nuclear missiles. All right, and many of those are going to be pointed here in America. All right, it says back in Isaiah 13 verse 6, it says, "How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames." Right? Because of the terribleness of the judgment that the Most High is going to bring to the world, man. All right? Everybody's going to be scared, shit-faced, pale, because of all the death that's going to be going around. It says, "For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir." Right? So a man, not just any man, but a man of the Lord. All right. It says, "Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts in the day of his fierce anger." Right? It says that the earth shall rock to and fro like a drunkard. All right, what's gonna make the earth to do that? Let's get Isaiah 9, I think. Yeah, Isaiah 9 and 5. "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire." Right? So the battle of old was fought with swords, spears, arrows, slings, and stones. All right, horses. And that confused noise is all the ruckus, the marching, the screaming, the yelling. All right, the swords clashing with one another, the swords clashing with the spears, the horses going crazy, people dying left and right, blood everywhere. Right? But this one, this World War III, shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Right? That's going to be the second death. The first death was the flood, which was by water. Right? The flood. And now this time, it's called a lake of fire. All right? The lake of fire. That's going to be the second death. All right? And that's what we're coming into. That World War III. All right. But yeah, this was a video from Jason A. It's called World War III Has Begun. It's not that long. It's 5 minutes. So I recommend to watch it. It's just clips of news and stuff that's going on currently in the so-called Middle East. All right, and then other videos that he's been uploading lately. I'm gonna put in the description box if you want to listen. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Lord willing, this video was edifying. As always, all honor, glory, and praises goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. Until the next time, Shalom.